Hey friends, on today's video we're going to go over the top 10 must-do activities if you're in the Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg area. And this list really isn't going to have many arcades, go-kart, escape room type activities. Even though we have some really great ones here, this is really more focused on unique activities that are available to the Great Smoky Mountains, the area of Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. So we hope this list helps you out. Let's get right to it.
So the first thing on our list is the Titanic Museum. There's one here in Pigeon Forge and there's one in Branson, Missouri. And this is a really unique museum experience. You really get immersed in the experience. You actually get to be named one of the actual passengers that was on the boat and go through exactly what happened. And then at the end you get to find out, did you make it or did you not? So we highly recommend this as our museum you must do when you come here.
And number 9 on our list of must-dos in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg would have to be a mountain coaster. There are a number of mountain coasters that you could select from. And for me, I'm not much of a roller coaster person, but what I like about mountain coasters is you have often a throttle that enables you to go at your own speed. So many of them have great views, and it's just fun for the whole family to go over to a mountain coaster.
Okay, and number 8 on our list is the Old Mill. Now that was built in 1830, and in 1993 they actually built a restaurant there. We do recommend, if you're able to, go have a meal there. It's one of our favorites in the area. But if you can't, there's another restaurant across the street you might be able to get to, and there's also the Old Mill Creamery. You can go and have some ice cream, or you can just walk around and enjoy the shopping.
And I'd also say there's a really cool knife shop. You could build your own knife if you've got a young one who would love that experience. It's a highly recommended one. So really cool knife works shop in this area. And the number 7 thing on our list to do would be to go to an awesome pancake house. There's actually a lot to choose from. If you just drive up and down the strip, you'll see them everywhere. So carve out some time on your schedule. One of our favorites is the Log Cabin Pancake House. We went there when we first came to Gatlinburg. So it's one of our favorites. A lot of people like Reagan's, I don't know how you say it, Crockett's. There's a bunch on there. So we're gonna do actually a whole nother video that's breaking down the best pancakes in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. So stay tuned for that, but we would definitely say make sure you put in your schedule a great pancake visit.
And number 6 on our list would be to go take a trip to downtown Gatlinburg just to walk through. By one of the parking lots, there's actually a cabin, the very first cabin built in Gatlinburg. It was built in 1807, and it's absolutely free to walk through. And also just to walk around the shops, it's free, no cost there. And our favorite area to walk through is the Village. They have some really cool shops in there, as well as our favorite donut place, the Donut Fryer. Definitely grab yourself a donut while you're there.
Another very popular thing to do in Gatlinburg, there are a number of distilleries like the Old Smoky Moonshine Distillery where you can get tours through a distillery. There's also a great area called the Holler where you can sit in rocking chairs and listen to live music. So you can do lots of different sampling of different moonshines. Is what a lot of people love to do when you come to Gatlinburg. Number 5 on our list would have to be Dollywood. We love Dollywood. There's just so many things to do for people of all ages, whether you're a thrill seeker with so many different roller coasters. They've been constantly updating the park since it first became Dollywood back in 1986. It was a silver dollar city before that, so just they've continued to upgrade it, make all new areas. Our kids' favorite one is the Wildwood Grove. Our kids love that area. There's really nice things to do for really people of all ages, especially the train ride. It's a classic train. And then you've got to get some cinnamon bread. Everybody loves cinnamon bread, so Dollywood is a must-do in my opinion.
And number 4 on our list is the Island in Pigeon Forge. This is a great place to go walk around and shop. There's a lot of really neat restaurants there. There's some fun rides if the kids want to do rides or you want to do rides. And also there's this really cool fountain there. You can just sit around and relax and watch the fountain show. It's totally free to get in. And make sure you go by Bird's Cookies and go grab yourself a free sample. I'm sure you'll probably grab a bag to take home while you're there.
And number 3 on our list would be to try to make it to one of the many dinner shows. So there are a number to choose from, whether it's the Dolly Parton Stampede, Hatfield McCoy's, Pirate's Voyage is a big favorite of my son's. So there are many great places you can go, have a dinner, just relax as a family. They serve you. You get to watch a really fun, interactive show. The kids love it. Everyone of all ages really has a great time. So there are a number of shows. If you can fit it in your budget and one night in your schedule, we definitely recommend picking one of these shows. We're going to do another video breaking down our ranking of what we feel like are the best shows.
And number 2 on our list is make sure you take an aerial ride, whether that be Anakeesta or Ober Gatlinburg or the SkyLift Park, which actually goes up to the Sky Bridge, because that is where you're going to get the best view of the mountains and the best view of the area. And we'll do another video breaking down the differences in all of these, but make sure you get one of these so you can really enjoy a great view of the Smoky Mountains.
Which brings us to the last thing on our list. I think one of the most important things. If you come all the way here, you gotta at least get in your car and drive over to
the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. It's amazing. There's so much to do there. You can go to Cades Cove and drive around and see some animals. You can see a lot of the old cabins, old churches, old school buildings, which is basically the churches, and just see all the wildlife out there. There's also plenty of places to hike, to have a picnic. There's places to swim if you're there in the warmer months. There's just so much to see in the park, and most of it is actually free, so that should fit into everybody's budget.
Whether it's Roaring Fork or Clingman's Dome, there are so many different places you can go. We would highly recommend, if you come into Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg, find a way to fit that in your schedule, to plan some type of, even if it's a short hike, a short just to the visitor center, go check out the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. It is a beautiful, amazing park, and we definitely would put that number 1 on the list. If you're in this area, definitely check out some of the many things that the national park has to offer. So that wraps up our list of 10 must-dos if you're coming to Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge. Let us know down in the comments if anything we covered you had any questions on. We'll do our best to respond quickly and give you the best answer we possibly can. We do lots of content all about Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, and the Great Smoky Mountains. So hit that subscribe button. We appreciate so much you watching this video. We hope you have a blessed and wonderful time here in the Great Smoky Mountains.